So do you remember this Rust thing where the armor gave a loaded gun? I don't know if it was loaded, but gave a gun to Alec Baldwin, who then shot someone on set, killing that person and injuring the person behind them. Well, the armorer that handed the gun to Alec Baldwin, who got away clean, by the way, was now sentenced to 18 months for manslaughter, for what do they call it? So involuntary manslaughter. I'm going to read this little article here. This is the Variety. It's not all that big of an article, but whatever. I'll stop when I get tired of it. The film armorer who loaded a live bullet in Alec Baldwin's gun on the set of Rust, leading to the death of a cinematographer, was sentenced Monday to the maximum term, 18 months in prison. Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, 26, was convicted in March of involuntary manslaughter after a jury found that her negligence caused the death of Helena Hutchins. Judge Mary Marlowe Sommer said that Gutierrez-Reed had not shown any remorse. You alone turned a safe weapon into a lethal weapon, the judge said. But for you, Miss Hutchins would be alive. A husband would have his partner, and a little boy would have his mother. Before issuing the sentence, the judge heard from Hutchins' relatives and friends, from her agent and her Rust director, Joel Souza, who was struck in the shoulder by the bullet that killed her. Hutchins' mother, Olga Solovey, and sister Svetlana Zemko addressed the court in pre-recorded videos from Ukraine where they live. The day of her death ruined my entire life, Solovny said, speaking in Ukrainian. It's heart-wrenching to see her child grow without his mother. Souza also spoke of the deep loss caused by the tragedy. What I want is simply not possible. I want that none of this ever happened, that everyone is okay, that lives weren't destroyed, he said. One moment the world made sense, the next moment it didn't, and it still doesn't, and I don't know if it ever will again. Okay, so yeah, sad. When I took on Rust, I was young, and I was naive, but I took my job as seriously as I knew how to, she said. This is what Chicky was saying. Despite not having proper time, resources, and staffing, when things got tough, I just did my best to handle it. I beg you, please don't give me more time. The jury found me in part at fault for this god-awful tragedy, but that doesn't make me a monster. That makes me human. Gutierrez-Reed's father, veteran film armorer Thel Reed, also asked for mercy. It's a horrible tragedy for that wonderful lady Helena to lose her life, he said. Also, it would be a tragedy to put my daughter Hannah in the penitentiary for that. Okay, well, all your pleading didn't seem to do anything because she got a sentence of 18 months. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that's fair? Do you think it's not fair? I don't know. I think the fact that Alec Baldwin got nothing, he's the one that aimed the gun. He's the one that shot the gun. I agree. I think she should be charged with something. And 18 months seems, it's kind of light, I guess. I don't know. A year and a half for somebody losing their life. I don't know. Just it's all the way sucks. Put it that way. But somebody had to be accountable, and I just think both should be, not just her. Well, let me know what you think in the comments.